pass. Ehlers who chips it back down to the Toronto zone. This one 2 of 3 last year from Carolina on the last 2 meetings. It's nice. Centers for Nylander. In alone. Nylander scores! Nice finds Nylander. He buries it to make it 1-0 Leafs.
From behind their own net. This is Nylander streaking, trying to get in front of Mike Riley, who's up ice. As long as Matthew Nice can pull that and get it out into space. If it all works well, Nylander could be in alone. That's a tiny little move on Bussy, who is standing still. Nylander goes right by him. And Gordon, I'm not going to lie to you, I think this was a set breakout because the coaching staff.
In comes Sean Walker, who leads the Hurricanes in ice time this year. Gonna hold the shot, rebound, shoot back in front. Hall taken away by Hildeby, right on the doorstep.
Stolarz has been overworked. They need to find a better balance in his starts to rest ratio.
Andre Miller lays that back across to Ehlers, rink wide to Aho, shoot, scores! And Sebastian Aho with a power play goal ties the game at 1.
Off a face-off, Aho with a little help wins it, and Austin Matthews' stick gets a little bit high. You want to try to sink down and not give up that seam pass. Nick Ehlers, who can zip it around with the best of them, puts a hard pass on Aho's tape. It's hard to get that one up in the corner with a puck. That's hard.
But just 25 years of age.
To find Seth Jones kind of pick up.
Now a chance for Blake, and a good save there by Hildeby. That shot was blocked in front. There's Benoit back with it. Aho. Rink wide feed for Nikishin. Works it across the line. Svechnikov plays it rink wide. Jarvis shoots, scores! Seth Jarvis snaps it home, and Carolina grabs the lead.
Clean movement out of the offensive zone results in a 4-on-3. Defenseman driving defenders back. Jarvis, who started the whole thing in his own end on the boards, able to walk in, handle it perfectly, and that is just a wicked wrister over the shoulder of Hildeby, right in the top corner.
Benoit. Up for Robertson, he finds Tavares, up with McMahon. And John Tavares works in. Got a shot away, Bussy save, rebound. Robertson turned away, McMahon pins it back across, they score! John Tavares on the rebound, and the Leafs have tied the game at 2. Scores in career game number 1,200.
But when they get down there, they're making plays. John Tavares cashes, as you mentioned, another milestone game. Might as well score a goal. What a look from Bobby McMahon. As Nick Robertson finds a puck first, causes a disturbance, but McMahon's got every reason to shoot that puck in the net. Slam it towards a rebound, something. But he's got the poise and the vision right through the wickets of just Barry Kotkaniemi to put it on the tape of Tavares for a tap-in.
Now Riley is shot, hit a skate in front. Back at the point, Nylander for Riley. Matthews posted up on the right side. That pass didn't get to him, now does. Matthews, Tavares. Back across, Nylander shoots, scores! Nylander strikes again. The Leafs have a 3-2 lead.
Able to get it past Bussy on the short side. Against Boston, John Tavares scored a power play goal on a shot from the slot. So when he gets that puck, he's going to draw all the attention towards him. He takes a step back, doesn't force it, sees Nylander flaring out, and Nylander puts it into the short side to give Toronto the lead. Carolina was taking a good hard look at their feet.
Here's Miller with it. Andre Miller works that back in the high slot. Off the goalpost goes Blake. It's now a 5-on-4 power play for 25 seconds. Now Morgan Riley back with it. Rink wide for Yarncroke.
Tough change.
He's past Stankoven. He finds Carrier in, shoot, hit the goalpost. Better chance in front for Blake. Couldn't find the handle.
Semi plays in here to do. Get going on the forecheck, get physical.
Tavares lead pass for Domi in stride with Nyes. Domi throws it back for Nyes. That missed. Now Nyes back with it. Spins and shoots. It's off the stick of Miller. Up and out of play. And now Nylander brings it back for Toronto. Poked away by Miller. Lead pass by Svechnikov busting in behind McCabe. Svechnikov shoots. He'll be saved. And one of the nicest people you'll ever meet off the ice.
Off the ice.
Yes.
Yes.
Centering pass, Nyes. Knocks that back to McCabe. Matthews scores on the feet from McCabe, and the Leafs lead by 2. First shot of the period.
Down to the offensive zone. Good work in the corner by Nylander, by Matthews, and then the vision by Jake McCabe. I see you popping out, and Bussy's got no idea that Matthews has come out from below the goal line with time enough to catch it, not even redirect it, but catch it and stuff it. And another assist for Matthew Nyes, who's piling up the points. And Austin Matthews scores another goal.
So that's 9 of. Larson bats that ahead. Here's Carrier bringing it in. He's been out with an injury this year as well. Walker back at the point, long wrist shot, scores! Sean Walker lobs one from the blue line that might have hit something on the way in.
Earlier in the second period, just drifts this one. Martinook takes a swing. He doesn't touch.
That's straight in.
And Hildeby, I don't know if he sees it late or reacts to it late, because it wasn't a screen. It wasn't particularly hard, unless he thought someone was going to touch it and tip it down, because he just whiffs on it.
That's 3 goals the last 4 games for Sean Walker.
I think want to make sure that Martinook did not get a piece, which could have been a high stick, but it's not going to be the
actual point streak.
There's the pop to Tavares and go out from there.
Right, here's Nylander. For Tavares, winds and shoots. Save, and the puck winds up on the top of the net.
Who put the net off? Who pushed the net off? Reading Lifs. There's the play in the middle. Good save by Bussy, sitting on top. But that's got to be a penalty. That has got to be a penalty. The puck was not going to go in. It landed on top of the net with the frame on. Tom Walker, not shoved, not helped.
The puck comes to rest on top of the net. I'm in the process of blowing the whistle before it's shoved off. There's not a penalty.
Nylander. Nice. Deekstrom knocks that back in. Dankoven centers a quick chance there for Blake. Rebound, score! Taylor Hall ties the game as he snaps home the loose puck at the side of the net. His first goal in his last 13 games.
Out of their own end here. So Nylander comes out with it. He tries to flip it to Nyes. And Riley and Myers again heading up and out of the zone. Nylander able to get back, but no one really gets under anybody's stick. And off the pads through Nylander's feet, and then back into the empty net from Taylor Hall. But all the structure, all the positioning was out of sorts on the missed clearing attempt.
Third attempt picked up by Ehlers. Drops it back to Miller, moves it across, they score! Logan Stankoven takes advantage of the Leafs turnover, and Carolina's back in the lane.
And at some point, it's going to catch up to you. When you play on your own end, and they're going to make you pay. Jake McCabe, reliable defenseman, he tries to go up the middle. Quick stick by Nick Ehlers, and 4-on-3 again, activating Keandre Miller ahead of the 2 back-checking Leaf forwards. There's Nyes and Matthews, neither one of them really involved in the quickly developed 4-on-3, because of course they're moving up ice, trusting Jake McCabe's going to make a good pass, and ends up with a wide open wrister.
And it squeezes by Ekman Larson, picked up by Jarvis, and time will expire. The Carolina Hurricanes come back in the third period.